Sup? I'm Aiden Miller, otherwise known as the Love Master. And I am the sexiest man alive. You may ask, what makes you so sexy? Well, look how tall I am compared to this refrigerator. It's not a short refrigerator, I'm just a long man. The longest man, some dare say. You know, it's pretty hard picking up all these chicks, but it's not as hard as what I'm giving them. Yeah, no, I'm pretty cool. The coolest guy around, they might say. The longest, too.
Long, long man.
I've been living a lie. This is apple juice, and I don't know how to pick up chicks, but I know someone who might be able to help. Welcome back to my apartment, where today we're looking at love. A story of love. Of romance. Of desire. Of treachery. And it's all within one compact story, and that story can be found in Japanese advertising. Now let me explain to the uninitiated. Well, across the pond, not that pond, the other pond, imagine a world where every advertisement was kinda like prime Super Bowl ads, where you look forward to the advertisement just as much, if not more, than the actual media itself? Aiden, you say, we live in no such utopia, such a thing is impossible. Well, maybe so. Allow me to introduce you to Japanese advertisements, who give it their best shot. Now, Japanese advertising has been pretty unique for quite a while. Whether it be the very, very fun Jelly Bean phone ads from the 2000s. Maybe fun wasn't quite the right word. Or the topic of today's video from the 2010s, the Long Long Sakura Gummies. Now, candy has been subject to some pretty intense ad campaigns, even in America. Airheads, Skittles, or Fruit by the Foot, things can get pretty crazy even over here. But none of those ad campaigns had the same level of intrigue, the same level of drama, the masterful artistic vision of the Long Sakura Gummies. Now, I know, I do like to embellish, so you're probably thinking, Aiden, you're doing that again. This sounds like you're making it up. How good could it feasibly be? You fool. Let me put it this way. The Sopranos? Pretty good. Shawshank Redemption? Nice, not bad. Citizen Kane? That's pretty beloved. These series of Japanese advertisements, 6 minutes in total in their runtime, have an IMDb score of 9.5, greater than all of those classics I just named. What? That's absurd. That's ridiculous, right? There's no way I can be deserved. Wrong. This series totally deserves it. Had me kicking up my feet. I was crying in jubilation by the end of this thing. You will never see where this goes. There are only 3 characters of importance to us. There is Chiyo, our lead, the heroine, beautiful and pure, supposedly. Her lover, Toro-san, enjoyer of the normal Sakura Gummy, and the titular, sensational, sexiest man alive. The long, long man. You'll understand if you watch only the first ad, and this is the only one I will make us watch in full.
どうしたの？
トールさんが避けるグミ咲いてる時の顔が好き。
そう？
もっと長く見てたいな。
Long, long man.
危ないね、あの人。避けるグミ対長い避けるグミ。
And with this, first contact has been established. A longing in Chiyo has been birthed. A longing for length, which Toro-san clearly lacks. As with any good drama, things are paced out beautifully. In the next one, they're at the zoo, and Chiyo likes the giraffe, the elephant, long-arm monkey, and of course, again, they encounter.
Long, long man.
Now, very important to note 2 things. First of all, this is clearly established to be a battle between long and short Sakura Gummies. Pick your warrior, place your bets in the comments below. Who does Chiyo end up with? I have no idea. While you're down there, by the way, you should also probably subscribe, maybe like, that'd be pretty cool. Now, second thing to note, he makes intense eye contact with the camera. We assume it's with Chiyo, it might be with somebody else. New day, new day. Toro-san delivers a package of newly flavored Sakura Gummies to Chiyo. But who is the delivery man?
Long, long man.
And what does Chiyo do? What do you do without Toro-san around?
届いたよ。ありがとう。
マンゴー味珍しいからたくさん買ったんだ。今度二人で食べようね。
I called her a lovely woman in Japanese. Oh my god, and what happens next? I need to know! But we will never learn. We can only assume. As we see Toro-san arrive hours later, the unsung hero, he who is undeserving such a fate he has received, what does he discover in Chiyo's bed?
Long, long man.
Now, here we get our first major plot twist. Why does Chiyo have such a longing for length? Besides the obvious, I guess.
待っててごめん。実は私もう長くないの。だから長いものを見ると安心できるの。
避ける組対長い避ける組
All is forgiven. We understand now. Days pass, and the two end up in a shopping mall. Toro planning to propose. And he does propose. And Chiyo, well, she seems to be accepting, but something has caught her eye.
Long, long man.
Oh my god, she's not over him. What happens at the wedding?
叫んじゃねえぞ。はたぼうよ。Long, long man.
Oh my god, look how long his suit jacket is! Oh, it's everything I've ever dreamed of, and clearly everything Chiyo's ever dreamed of. My god. The drama has come to a head, and Long Long Man, he speaks!
一目見た時から君のことが
But not to Chiyo!
Long, long man.
Oh my god, we get flashbacks to all the ads through his eyes. He was never staring at Chiyo. It was all about Toro-san.
トール君俺嘘だろ
高いったのに。どうして
僕らはきっと分かり合える
Long Long Man was playing the long, long game, dude!
触ってみてもいいですか
He seduced Chiyo to tear her away from his one true love, the man who deserves it more than any other.
とみんな分かり合える避ける
Oh, the verses turns into an
長い
and!
避ける組
Alright, I can joke as much as I want about the advertising itself. You can call it super overdramatic, you can say that it's not really that effective. I disagree, it sure got me to buy something. But something feels wrong. I don't think I can eat it. Not quite yet. Not as I am now. But I know how I can. Tied this first try, by the way. Full transparency, I'm scared of this. It's big. It doesn't look that huge on camera. It's 40 centimeters. That means this is over a foot long. That's concerning. Oh, I figured it out. Holy shit, that is pungent. That smells strong. Does not smell natural. I think it melted a bit in shipping. Wrapper's not sliding off very easily, if at all. I have acquired the very long Sakura Gummy. This doesn't feel edible. It feels somehow wrong. Almost immoral in some way. Let's see what we can do.
Long, long man.
It's huge. I guess I just start eating it now, right?
Long, long may.
It tastes vaguely sweet. It's one of the most synthetic foods I've ever eaten in my life. It tastes vaguely sweet, but more so of chemicals. This is like, for sure, you are not meant to have this much in one go. This is obscene. I get it. I do actually get an appeal when it's first in your mouth and you're chewing it. If you swallow immediately, you're good. But if you let it sit in your mouth, it just kind of dissolves into this deeply unpleasant, almost starchy flavor that just is unnatural. It's synthetic, I feel. I feel a little bit unwell. I haven't even eaten half of this one. I've got a lot more of this to get through, and here's the real kicker. You can't just like buy one, or maybe you can, and I just didn't investigate enough on the internet. So I had to buy 4. What am I gonna do with these? Well, that is going to go ahead and do it for today's video. The advertisements themselves cannot recommend enough. They are so funny. There is a link in the description below. Please go check it out. After all, it is just as good as Breaking Bad in a vastly shorter amount of time. Even if the candy itself doesn't quite live up to the expectation the advertisement builds, it is still maybe worth trying if you ever end up in Japan. Probably not worth the $40 shipping fee that I had to pay for this $8 candy, but you know what? That's neither here nor there. I'm still happy I did it. That's gonna be all from me for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, maybe subscribing, maybe liking. And wherever you are in the world, whenever you are watching this, I hope you have an amazing day, evening, night, afternoon, morning, any other time of the day or night that I forgot. I hope you have an amazing one, and until next time, I'm gonna keep watching J-drama.